Welcome everyone back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Blue Lock, episode 5. What happened last time?
It's only been like 2 hours. Why am I immediately forgetting? Oh yeah, they had their second match.
Mm-hmm.
And they finally scored. They're using their own special type of teamwork. And they were able to figure out that Bang's man was kind of in control of the game.
Yeah.
And now it's looking up for them.
Indeed. Leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for all your support. Check out Patreon to get far and ahead on this show. Mm-hmm. It's also a really good way to support us because we really need the support right now. Thank you guys so much for all the support on this show and for sticking around with us. If you're watching on Patreon, we cannot tell you how much we appreciate you. So thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Let's get into it. Leave a like and subscribe on the video on YouTube. Okay, let's go.
I still love that you have the same eyes as me.
You know what the teams will be?
What?
The team is, you were saying like, oh, 25 teams, but there's 26 letters in the alphabet. The A team will be the final team.
Yeah. It's stopping it from getting to him. I was just doing that. Yeah.
Are we about to see his face? Oh. I think he just said what it means. Alright.
Maybe get a better weapon. Just have to match this guy the whole time. Mm-hmm. Ooh, they're so close. Why are you acting like you've used this before? Shit. And just going? Or
he'll pass?
Everyone.
Oh. Synchronized attack!
They made up a name for. I love how they're all making up names for their attacks. Shit.
Yabai.
You guys playing defense suck. I'm sorry, but you suck ass. Maybe you can get it. Just get it at the last second.
This is their power. Chigiri, I think their name was. We're gonna see it.
What if he actually saves it? Oh, this fucker. Yeah. Should have seen that one coming, I guess.
Time to dive.
Someone get.
No, this is it. This is it.
He was already there because he knew that that's. Yeah. Because he could see that that's exactly what was going to happen. need to get that hyped up about it.
That was unironically like so good. That was way better than like I thought. Way better than I was expecting.
Me too. I'm gonna go talk to that other guy. Oh, I'm so exhausted. And because they lost twice.
I crushed the dreams.
They like
it's like the OP.
Yeah. His pile.
He's like looking her right in the eyes.
Just like grabs him and pulls his hair up. Music. Look at this guy. Oh my god.
Damn.
That felt like it was a full episode. That was crazy.
That was insane. That was so awesome. I love the idea of like fuck everything else. Just me. Like something about that is so inspiring. Just the selfishness of that.
Was this the Attack on Titan OP? What is it?
But yeah, does this change?
I think it's the same. I just think it was stuff we didn't notice before. I just noticed them like all coming down from the sky.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like the way he was. And feeling like glad of other people getting fucked up is just kind of funny, but also like I don't know. There is something weirdly like inspiring about that, and just like
I think what was so inspiring is that he recognized his talent. You know, like right before that, he realized that his thing. He didn't have bad intuition for passing the ball. That was the correct thing to do. But now it's to take it to the next level and get it to the place where he can use that, and then still he can get the point in the end.
Yeah.
And he can stop the other team from getting points, and he can help out his teammates, and then he in the end can still pull it off.
Yeah.
When the timing is right. And that's kind of what he needs to learn, like how to fit everything together, and he just had a taste of it. Get those now. They're all gonna share them. So nice. This guy's eating nothing but radishes and rice.
He eats like
Piece
all
of
of
shit.
it. Spit it out.
Nice.
I like the guy with the bangs. He's cool.
Mm-hmm. No one wants it. Oh. Just have the sense. When I killed all of those people. It's because you didn't do anything? Oh, it's pretty epic. I feel like he'll do it again. Hmm?
自分の視野から状況を判断してトップスピードで走ってる時とかボールを持って動いてる時なんかは視野がもっと狭くでもお前はたまにフィールド全体を把握してるみたいにどでかい視野でプレイする瞬間
It's a creepy shot.
I love these visuals.
空からの神の視点みたいな
This is very Haikyuu, like being able to like see.
Mm-hmm.
誰も予想できないゴールを生んだんだと思う空間認識能力それが俺のお前はまだそれを直感でやってるけどもっと意識的に使うその目と脳は唯一無二の武器になると
I think this guy, the like weapon is being able to plan and like analyze other teams and stuff. Potentially like being able to see it.
Maybe.
Maybe.
そういや、お前の武器って何なの？この間も教えてくれなかったしさ。だから言ったじゃん。言いたくないって。え、なんで？教えてよ。俺もなんかできることあったら手伝うし、お前のこと。だからいいんだって。俺の話はもう。よくないよ。大事なことだろ。前十字靭帯断裂。1年前。
Shit.
Where have we seen this before?
Sucks.
You're immediately just on this
I
guy's
just hate it. I mean, fair enough. But then just getting inspired. Hmm.
本当は諦めたくないんだろ。俺だって一緒だ。怖いから。終わりたくないから戦うんだよ。なくす覚悟のない人間に夢なんかつかめるわけない。お前に俺の何がわかんだよ。
そろそろ冬に経過を報告する時期なんですが、進捗はいかがでしょう。英語さん。
ちょっと待ってアンリちゃん。今から至福の時間だから。
Are we actually gonna get some insight into these people personally, outside of all the craziness?
At least he did used to play. He's not just like has nothing to do with it. They spent all their budget on the special effects and not on staff to do the laundry. Oh, if there's not enough spice? Shit. It's like he can maybe only do it in like the intense moments at
under
this
pressure.
Point, yeah. He has to like ascend to that level of the monster coming out in him. They're gonna have to switch teams.
ストライカーたるものゴールで己の価値をより価値の高いゴールを決めたものが上位です。つまり現在のチーム Z のトップランカーは
Because his goal was just so epic.
Yeah.
Whew.
It is kind of like what we said, where the goals themselves aren't the only thing that matter. There's a lot of other things.
The technique and the situation and everything. Be fancy.
彼の武器は独特かつ細やかでスピーディーなタッチの恐ろしく振りの速い左足のシュート。そこにおいて彼は地球上で最も突出した。トップストライカーに訓練武器はそれぞれが違う。だから磨き方も当然それぞれで違ってくる。メッシの真似をしたってお前の武器は輝か0を1にできるお前だけの武器に何を掛け算すれば強力に進化するのか。
Lean into your strengths and your voice. Find yourself. You really think you're gonna beat Team W? Their name is Team W. I can't believe we're still in the first episode.
Yeah, I know. Yes, exactly. You need to be in better shape so that whatever your instincts tell you, you're actually capable of doing.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
He's so awesome. He's totally gonna die in a horrible car accident or something.
I mean, really, everyone's pretty nice.
Now that these guys, this is so wholesome, but now they're gonna like get far and then lose or something, and then like he's gonna be the only one to go forward. The music for the show's really good. Like consistently.
Inspiring everyone else.
What do you think of that episode?
This episode was epic. It felt like 3 episodes. It felt so long. Like the first part was just so good.
Yeah.
The way, and like that's the thing, like for the first few episodes of the show, like I was really enjoying it, but I can't say I was like super invested in the characters. You know what I mean? Like I felt like, oh, this is like fun to watch and I'm excited to see where it goes, but I'm not like super attached. I think I just bit my tongue in the exact same spot that I bit my tongue a while ago. But like this episode when he sort of discovered his talent or his weapon or whatever, like he figured out like what's kind of set him apart, and then like that was really inspiring, and then just like he just went all out. And it was so epic, like everything just really turned up, and how he was like flying around. They did like the fake out and stuff, like the other guy tries to headbutt it and it goes past him, and then what's the guy with the weird guy
on our team?
Yeah,
Bachira.
I really like him because he,
the crazy dribble guy.
Yeah, he just has so much faith,
Yeah, like
he's just immediately like, oh, you're just like me, and that means I can trust you to pull off some crazy shit, and I'll pass it to you, kind of.
Yeah, because in his little flashback there, didn't he do the same thing where he passed it to, or no, he is what happened?
I think he did the same thing where he passed it to someone and they missed, and then it like
the monster
awoke something in him he needed to do it himself.
I thought that he went and then he went against it and then like didn't pass it, and he still got stopped or something.
I didn't,
because he didn't trust to pass it to the other people because they were too slow, I think.
Maybe I can't quite remember, but I had a couple notes. One was just a joke that like, how Haikyuu really boosted up men's volleyball.
Yeah.
This is they don't even have to do Blue Lock to like make their soccer team really good. They just have to release the show Blue Lock, and then all the kids watching it will be really good in a few years,
Exactly.
They'll be so inspired that you don't have to trap 300 kids in a prison and force them to do soccer. You just have to release a really inspiring show that makes soccer look like the most badass thing in the world. A few years down the line, look at that. You got yourself a bunch of strikers.
Anime's a really good ad for sports if it's done well.
And then I feel like we compare this to Haikyuu a lot, just because it's like the only other sports anime we've seen, and it's like it's kind of similar in that like that kind of not like genius, but that like that sort of extra innate ability,
intangible,
that thing that sets them apart. That is, you cannot train for it. It's the intuition. You can't manufacture that. You just have to have that. And when he passed it to the guy, in the very first game, and the guy missed, and then he felt like it was a failure. It wasn't, what I was thinking of is because then he did the same thing and he felt like a failure, but it wasn't because the goal went in. They got the goal and he wouldn't have got the goal, and he knew that the way to get it was to pass.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting is he knew in the previous game as well, it wasn't just because he was being a team player, it was because he knew that the other guy had a better shot. The problem was the other guy wasn't at his level. They were playing on different levels. It's very similar to Kageyama when he's doing these crazy sets and no one can keep up, so he gets all pissed off. But what he needs is someone that's on his level, whether that's Hinata or some of the other people that we saw that have that ability to go fast enough to be able to spike that ball. It's the same thing here, is he just needed people with good enough reflexes and good enough skills that either he can take that for himself and he can be the striker and he can get the shot, but he can also rely on other people that if he passes them the ball, then they can get it. Same like what just happened with this episode, where he got the ball, and he did it. You know what I mean? Like they're all if the more in sync that they can get, and the higher level they get to, they're just it only makes them all stronger.
Yeah, exactly. Rising tide raises.
And that's why I like how they're sharing the meat from the goals and everything, because it's a team goal. It's like when they shared that goal the first time, the team wasn't really working that well together, but in that moment, the two of them, were in sync, so they shared the meat. And then this time it was the whole team's effort. So they shared it with everyone. It's nice. I didn't think that there'd be as much teamwork aspect, and maybe later on that would kind of get shoved away as they get pitted against each other and stuff. But so far it's been a little bit more wholesome than I was expecting, honestly.
Definitely, yeah, and it's
especially just since people said like, oh yeah, this is like the opposite of Haikyuu, and it kind of is, but I don't know.
I think it is. I think that this like team building, it'll get smashed eventually. I think that's what they're setting up for, with like everybody being so nice and everybody really coming together, and then even the guy who's like a total asshole is like kind of our asshole now, and he's on our side and he's cool, and he freaks out and has shark teeth and acts like a piece of shit, but he's on our side, and in the end he still followed the rules that we set and everything. I think they're setting up for that, and then it's gonna be tragically all of them get eliminated. What I was also thinking was maybe I was talking about like the A team, or like maybe it's the L team, maybe it stands for like locked off.
B for the blue lock. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe maybe for the losers.
S for like the S.
What I'm trying to get to, if you stop interrupting me every time I talk, is maybe the team that's missing is the team of people that got eliminated. The one team.
Well, here's the thing: is I had thought that as well, but the problem with that is there was 25 people eliminated, not 11. And 25, even if you divided it into two, it's still not 2 11s, and then you'd have more than the alphabet. So I thought that like in like the first or second episode, but then I didn't say anything because I realized that the math wasn't mathing. Maybe two people, like two teams versus each other or something like that, and I don't know, there's some fuckery with the math. They all come back in the end. Yeah, and that's where we see him. That's why he was like so built up as a character at the start, is like they get knocked out at the beginning to kind of spur everybody on, but they're actually all big targets and got eliminated immediately, and then he's like, you got eliminated because you're a big target, and all of you got eliminated because you're a big target. You guys are actually in the advanced program, and you have one more chance. Otherwise, it's all gone. Yeah, it's like in whatever the gulag in Call of Duty. Yes, yeah. And they all get sent in there. They all had to defeat each other, the top 11. And then, you know what? That would make sense, and that would also be really good for like the like revenge aspect. Like they're so much more driven because they feel like they have something to prove. Yeah. It's like except it's losers at war. The only thing I'm not sure is just because of the fact that the like why would it be losers at war? Because they all got taken out first. So but what about the person who got second in winners at war? Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't losers at war because what? What are you saying?
I don't know what you're.
At Winners at War, who's the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she lost at the very beginning, and then she came back.
Oh yeah.
And it was a huge challenge at the end. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Yeah,
Spoilers for Survivor. But yeah. Sorry, you were saying. I was just interrupting you, but I didn't understand. I didn't feel like you were actually listening to me.
Sorry, I just misunderstood.
What were you saying?
I don't remember. Thanks for watching, everyone. Another prime example of a Boldcast reaction. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. You can check out our Patreon if you want.
See, I'm not the only one who interrupts people. Look at you this episode. What? Yeah, the roles reversed.
Bye.